Unveiling the Shadow, the Monster of Florence. The Monster of Florence, a notorious Italian serial killer, instilled fear across Italy with a series of gruesome murders. This enigmatic figure's reign of terror began in 1968, casting a dark shadow over Florence for decades. Spanning from 1968 to 1985, the timeline of terror reveals a chilling pattern of violence. The killer meticulously selected lovers' lanes as hunting grounds, leaving a trail of bloodshed and unanswered questions in his wake. The victims of the Monster of Florence, predominantly young couples caught in intimate moments, became tragic figures in a macabre saga. Their stories, cut short so brutally, paint a haunting picture of lost potential and heartbreak. Investigating the crime scenes presented numerous challenges, from the complexities of rural terrains to the evolving nature of forensic science. Detectives faced an uphill battle in piecing together the evidentiary puzzle left behind by the killer. The monster's MO, characterized by a chilling precision, set him apart from other serial killers. His signature approach not only instilled terror, but also indicated a deeply disturbing familiarity with both his victims and their chosen locales. The Monster of Florence instilled a pervasive fear across the community, transforming the picturesque city into a backdrop for nightmares. As the murders persisted, a palpable tension gripped Florence, altering the fabric of daily life. Amidst this climate of fear, a media frenzy took hold, sensationalizing every detail of the investigations. Newspapers and television reports were awash with theories and speculations, feeding the public's hunger for information, but also stoking widespread panic. Key suspects emerged, notably Pietro Pacciani, drawing intense scrutiny. The investigation cast a wide net, ensnaring individuals whose lives were forever changed by suspicion. This period highlighted the complexities and challenges of identifying a predator hiding in plain sight. The role of superstition and cult theories added layers of complexity to the case. Investigators delved into the dark corners of folklore and occult practices, searching for motives in the shadows, which at times diverted focus from more tangible leads. Forensic breakthroughs offered glimmers of hope, yet missed opportunities marred the investigation. Advances in technology and methodology highlighted the potential for solving the case, but also underscored the limitations and errors of the past. The speculated hideouts of the Monster of Florence have always intrigued investigators and the public alike. Hidden among the serene Tuscan hills, these secluded spots were thought to be where the monster plotted his gruesome acts. The darkness of the countryside provided a perfect cover for the crimes, making the lair's location a subject of endless speculation. Families of the victims have tirelessly sought justice, navigating through decades of legal battles and false hopes. Their perseverance in the face of adversity highlights the enduring strength of those left in the wake of tragedy. Each step forward in the investigation offers them a glimmer of hope, though the path to closure remains fraught with challenges. The media's portrayal of the Monster of Florence swung wildly between sensationalism and sensitivity. Newspapers and television channels were captivated by the horror, often prioritizing lurid details over the victim's dignity. This approach fed the public's fascination, but at times obscured the human suffering at the heart of the story. Experts attempting to analyze the psychology behind the killings have delved into the dark recesses of the human mind. They propose that the monster's actions were driven by a complex interplay of psychological factors, possibly rooted in a troubled past. Yet, without definitive answers, the true motivation remains shrouded in mystery. The international fascination with the Monster of Florence transcends borders, drawing interest from criminologists, writers, and the general public worldwide. The case's blend of horror, mystery, and the picturesque setting of Florence makes it a compelling subject for those intrigued by the darkest aspects of human nature. The Monster of Florence case is marked by a string of failed convictions that have cast a long shadow over the Italian justice system. The pursuit of justice was marred by controversies, leading to widespread public dissatisfaction and mistrust. The investigations were riddled with errors and oversight, creating a narrative of incompetence and conspiracy theories that continue to fuel debates about the case. Local law enforcement and the Carabinieri played pivotal roles in the hunt for the monster, yet their efforts were often criticized. The lack of coordination and rivalry between different branches of the police added layers of complexity to an already intricate investigation, hindering the progress toward capturing the killer. The Monster of Florence left a significant mark on pop culture and crime fiction, inspiring books, films, and television series. This cultural footprint has, in turn, influenced public perception of the case, often blurring the lines between fact and fiction. The fascination with the case extends beyond Italy, captivating audiences worldwide with its unresolved mysteries and the dark allure of the unknown. Speculation about the motives and identity of the monster has led to a myriad of theories, ranging from mafia involvement to ritualistic killings. These theories reflect the human need to make sense of the senseless, even when evidence is scant and leads have dried up. The speculative nature of these theories adds another layer of complexity to an already convoluted case. Despite the passage of time, the search for closure in the Monster of Florence case continues. The lack of a definitive resolution leaves the victims' families in a perpetual limbo, clinging to the hope that one day justice will be served. The enduring quest for answers underscores the case's profound impact on the community and the enduring human need for resolution and understanding. The Monster of Florence case marked a pivotal moment in the evolution of forensic science. As investigators grappled with the horror of the murders, they leaned heavily on emerging forensic techniques. These innovations, though groundbreaking, were not enough to penetrate the shroud of mystery surrounding the killer's identity, highlighting the limitations of forensic science of the time. The legacy of fear left by the monster's crimes had a profound impact on Italian society. It wasn't just the brutality of the murders that shook the nation, but how they altered perceptions of safety. Italians were forced to confront the terrifying reality that such evil could lurk within the picturesque landscapes of Florence, changing the way people viewed their neighbors and the night. Among the most chilling aspects of the Monster of Florence case are the victims themselves. Each victim's story is a somber reminder of the human cost of the monster's reign of terror. Their lives, cut tragically short, are a poignant part of the narrative, underscoring the urgency of seeking justice for their deaths. Conspiracy theories have long shadowed the investigation into the Monster of Florence, complicating the pursuit of truth. These theories, ranging from mafia involvement to occult practices, have muddied the waters, making the task of deciphering fact from fiction all the more challenging for investigators. The Italian judiciary's struggle with these complexities has been a critical aspect of the case's ongoing intrigue. The psychological profile of the Monster of Florence offers fascinating insights into the mind behind the murders. Experts believe that understanding the killer's psyche is key to unraveling the mystery. However, the elusive nature of the monster's identity means that these psychological profiles, while insightful, remain speculative, adding another layer of complexity to an already intricate case. The enduring mystery of the Monster of Florence captivates both the public and investigators alike. Despite decades of efforts, the case remains unsolved, shrouded in a plethora of theories yet starved of conclusive evidence. This unresolved nature fuels an ongoing fascination and a relentless quest for the truth, making it a perplexing enigma in criminal history. The role of the Italian press has been pivotal in shaping the narrative around the Monster of Florence. Through sensational coverage and speculative reporting, the media not only influenced public perception, but also, arguably, the direction of the investigations. This interplay between journalism and justice highlights the complex dynamics at play in high-profile criminal cases. Looking ahead, the future of the investigation into the Monster of Florence holds both promise and uncertainty. Advances in forensic science and new investigative techniques offer hope for breakthroughs, yet the passage of time erodes key evidence and witnesses, presenting a race against the clock for closure. The impact of the Monster of Florence on true crime literature and documentary filmmaking is profound. This case has inspired a wealth of creative explorations, from books to films, reflecting society's deep-seated fascination with the macabre. These works serve not only as entertainment, but also as a somber reminder of the real-world horror experienced by the victims and their families. Reflecting on the Monster of Florence case offers valuable lessons in the realms of criminal investigation, media influence, and public perception. It underscores the importance of rigorous, unbiased investigative work and the power of storytelling in shaping narratives. Ultimately, it reminds us of the enduring human desire for justice and the complexities of achieving it in the face of profound evil.